Zach Rushing, 12th grader. Something that made me interested in video production was learning how the producers and everyone behind the scenes really makes the movie, and just being a part of that creative, creative journey, definitely. Like, I was a big movie fan growing up, so it was only right that I learned how to do it for myself. Definitely shooting. Shooting is my favorite part of everything, honestly. It's just fun being there in the moment, capturing what you're capturing. Like, for example, if you're at a football game, capturing those shots, it's fun. A couple of the steps that you take would definitely be like pre-production, which is basically planning your shot, having everything you need, figuring out locations, all of that, location scouting, all of that is included. Secondly, would definitely be, shooting, at your location, getting all your actors, whoever you need in said situation. And third would be editing, post-production, trimming your videos, whether that be putting an edit on it, make it look all nice, and yeah. Rate it 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, there's no other class like it.
As a film production teacher, some of the things that I do to make the class more enjoyable for the students is bringing in a lot of hands-on experiences and a lot of practical skills that they can take with them outside of being in the classroom. So it's a lot of the time just teaching them how to use the equipment and putting it in their hand and having them experiment with it. Being a professional in the industry, I bring in a lot of techniques that I find useful while I'm on set, but also I bring up a lot of the challenges that come up in order for problem solving to come into the classroom setting. So practical things that go through how to make a movie, like pre-production, production, and post-production, but also camera techniques, how to use specific settings on the camera, and really how to communicate with each other while on set. The information that I really try to pass on to my students in order for them to be successful with their filmmaking is making sure that I not only talk about the successes, meaning if you plan and then record what you've planned, you'll have success in the editing room. But also I allow them to experiment with some of their own techniques that they want to try out, because it is a learning environment. But I think it's a balance of bringing the professional world in and allowing creativity to be explored in that setting. So some of the projects that I present in my classroom in order for the setting to be more hands-on is we make a lot of movies, and that it's not just one type of movie, it's a wide genre, and what's really successful is that I leave it up to the filmmakers to really decide what type of genre they want to explore. So they can go into the process of writing their own script and fictional story, or you can go into the more practical documentary style and promotional, which we use all the same type of visual storytelling techniques, but we get better and a variety of content.
Okay, my name is Kendall Branchard, and I'm a senior. I think one of the most important techniques I've learned is rule of thirds, just because it's one of the most fundamental ones, but it's also universal, and it essentially could make or break a shot. So I think that's. One of my favorite films was, it was earlier during quarantine. I made a film with one of my best friends, and I don't remember the name of it because it was so long ago, but it was one of my favorite films, yeah. One of the things that made me interested in video production was initially when I joined SLAM, I joined for photography because it's always been something that I've been interested in, and through there I learned about storytelling through photography, and I was like, it would be easier to do it through video, and that's how I got interested in video production. I definitely would recommend this class. It's super fun, it's a great environment, and the teacher's awesome, so I'd give it a good 9 out of 10.